and welcome to page 17 of the Preliminary A Piano Workbook from the K-Music and Design Workbook series. In this video, we're going to be talking about timing, also known as the counts for each note. As we know from a previous video, a note on the treble staff or bass staff have their own timing or length the sound is played. As we know, our whole notes are worth 4 counts, our half notes are worth 2 counts, and our quarter notes are each worth 1 count. And taking a look at our time signature, the top 4 tells us how many counts are within a bar or measure. This number is 4, so all of our counts within the bar or measure will add up to 4. 4 equals 4, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and in this final measure on line number 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 4. Keeping this in mind, let's take a look at the second line and see if we can fill in the timing for line number 2. We're starting off with a trick question. Our half note is not worth 4 counts. How many counts is our half note worth? Our half note is worth 2 counts. Next, we have a quarter note. How many counts is a quarter note worth? You got it, 1 count. Now let's see if this bar or measure adds up to our 4. We have 2 plus 1 plus 1 does equal 4. So we know that this bar, this counting is correct. Let's move on to the next bar. We have a whole note, a nice easy one, worth 4. 4 is the number we are looking for. Bar number 6. Let's take a look. We have a quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, quarter note, all worth 1 beat. And if you have this workbook with you, make sure to be filling out your answers along with the video. Let's move along to line number 3. We have a quarter note, a half note, worth how many counts? 2 counts. Well done. Plus 1 count quarter note. 1 plus 2 plus 1 does equal 4. Great. So let's see if you can complete these next 2 bars, bar 8 and bar 9. And then we will fill it out together. Pause the video now, for I will be filling out the answers in 3, 2, 1. We have 1 count, plus our quarter note is 1 count. Our half note equals 2 counts. 1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 4. Did you get those answers correct? If you did, let's put a big check mark. If not, that's alright. You can always go back to the previous videos and check out what the timing is for your half notes, quarter notes, and whole notes. Moving on to bar number 9. We have our half note worth 2 counts and another half note worth 2 counts. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Give yourself a nice big check mark if you got that one. And if not, that's okay. We'll try again. Last bar, bar number 10. In this bar, we have 4 quarter notes, each worth 1 count. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 4. Excellent! Now that we've filled out our answers, let's try playing them on the piano. First on our own, and then with the metronome. You may choose any note to practice this timing with. On page 17, the note in the treble clef is an F, and the note in the bass clef is an A. these are the notes that I will be playing with. Once you have found the notes that you would like to play in the right hand and the left hand, let's begin. Pause the video if you need more time. I will give us a 4-count count-in before playing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Very good job. Now let's add the metronome. In this video, we are going to be listening to the tick and trying to follow along for each count on the tick. Here we go. Find your 2 starting notes, and we'll have a 4-count count-in before we play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Very good. And if that was a little bit too fast for you at the moment, that's all right. Let's go back to counting without the metronome at your own pace, and then slowly add the metronome. And if you have a metronome at your access, you can always pick the speed. So let's try speeding up our metronome a little bit. If you would like to challenge yourself, if not, you can skip to the end of the video. Let's go to 100. With our 4-count count-in, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Excellent. Very well done. You have now completed page 17 of the Preliminary A Piano Workbook from the K-Music and Design Workbook series. Make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more musical videos. Happy learning!